We're live.
Welcome back, everyone. So I want to introduce you to a really great friend of mine, one of my girls. Her name is Veronica Guillen, and by popular demand, everyone's requested her to come back. Therefore, that is why we have her on, right, Julian?
That's right.
That is right. So we're here to give you some great topics, great information, and more importantly, just educate you guys on what's going on in today's market on the mortgage side. Yay. So everybody welcome my girl, Veronica.
Yay. Round of applause.
Round of applause. So without further ado, Veronica, I want to go kind of straight into it and ask you, we know you do creative financing. So can you tell us about what is creative financing?
Oh my goodness. It's everything that's not on the normal plate. Creative financing is an obstacle that a typical buyer, you have your typical buyer that doesn't fit your conventional FHA. You have the non-QM stuff, but then you also have the flippers. You also have the ground up construction, the land loans, the out-of-state loans, commercial. It touches bases on everything that's not conventional or FHA.
So you're not your average as residential officer,
Absolutely
correct?
Not. No.
Well, that makes a world of a difference, I think, in today's market.
Yeah. I mean, I actually called her. She does anything and everything investor-wise, pretty much. And we had a conversation, I think even last time, that she can do residential, but like her wheelhouse is for
I'll
sure that
do
stuff.
Regular loans. If I'm being 1,000% honest, I think I've done 8 regular loans this year versus non-QM. Non-QM is the bank statement loans, the P&L only loans, the DSCR loans. Those are great. But what happens when you can't do those? That's when, okay, let's be creative. Let's find an alternative. And yes, 100% true. My 90% of my buyers are investors. So I work with a lot of investors.
And how are you getting these investors? Are you getting them through social media platforms, through networking?
Yes, you will not believe how much I dedicate to social media. I have 3 Instagram accounts. One is running ads 24/7. I have my personal one, my business one, and then I have 2 TikToks. I have Facebook. And I also do 40,000 emails a month.
Wow.
Damn.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
40,000 a month.
Yeah. And I do networking events and I do sponsorship events. I do a lot.
That is a lot. Are you saying majority, or would you say majority of your sources, is it from, you said social media, but is it specifically coming through one source directly or multiple platforms?
Multiple for sure. But for some reason, last year it was Facebook.
Really? Facebook?
Facebook got a lot.
I got Instagram would have been more of like
now it's Instagram.
One. Really?
Now because I write down on all the closings where it came from, and last year it was a solid 80% Facebook or referrals, and now it's Instagram. Instagram is huge for me.
I mean, you laid out a huge load of work for getting leads. When do you sleep?
You know what? I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. But I do go to bed early. I'm going to say between 9:30, 10:30. Yeah.
Isn't that funny? People think that just because you're on the go, you sleep late,
No.
And I'm like, you'd be surprised. Those that are, entrepreneurs do go to bed early, at least most of them that I know of. I can't speak for everyone, but I know we've had the conversation on sleep where everyone's like, oh, you guys are out traveling, partying, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, go to bed early, wake up early, do the work, and, move forward.
Yeah, I am solid when it comes to Monday through Friday. I answer my phones 7:30 in the morning until 7:30 at night.
Yeah.
But on the weekend, oh my God, don't call me. It's so hard. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Well, I think too, like, I would say you're a high performer, and I would assume that probably in the work hours during the day, you are laser focused, locked in. You're not wasting time. You're not, all the little time sucks that happen throughout the day. You're like locked in.
Yes, 100%. I'm in front of the computer. I'm getting stuff done. I am there, and I'm just in there.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I could say that I could speak from personal experience, even traveling with you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we had our laptops, you too, obviously, especially out in the airport and the Airbnb, during car rides to and from.
Yeah.
Definitely. And then you and I would kind of Houdini
That's
out.
Right.
And go to bed early.
The Wi-Fi.
Get the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So I definitely, piggyback on how much I know of a hard worker you are. You are not just a hustler, but a mother
Yeah.
to 2 beautiful children.
Thank you. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
very polite young man that you have.
Yeah.
He's 20 now.
He's 20.
Oh my goodness.
I have a 20-year-old.
He's a 20-year-old.
20-year-old.
And a 7-year-old.
7-year-old.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, you just threw me under the bus right now. I felt the tire just roll over me.
But my point to that is you are doing amazing. You're killing it out there as a single mom, as an entrepreneur, as a businesswoman. You have honestly, you're an example to many out there.
Thanks. Yeah.
You know, with your hard work, and we all see it. I think
Mhm.
you know. We're all calling you for advice. What do we do? How do we, get this
Yeah.
loan approved, or what do we need to do?
Yeah. And what's I think really helped, and it's gonna sound totally cheesy, authentic, for marketing and stuff.
Yeah.
Just be authentic, stick to what works, and it's gonna sound super funny. I do videos, and where do I always do them? In the car.
Yeah.
That's
I do
true.
it in the car.
Yeah.
And then specifically, I do it from here up. I want your attention.
Mhm.
Who cares what I'm wearing?
Yeah.
So, I don't want no one to pay attention. I'm talking to you so you guys can just hear what I'm saying. I'm literally just trying to teach. And I've had so many people reach out to me, hey, you really know your stuff. And, I really want you to teach me more. So that I've learned that. I do it in the car to not have no
Distractions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I'm really just trying to show you guys what I know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I called you on that one. I don't remember. It was so this guy was going through foreclosure,
oh yeah.
and we were trying to stop, trying to find a solution for him to get another loan
Yeah.
or to refinance or whatever,
Yeah.
but without like doing a modification or something. So, but you had a solution for that one. I don't know if you remember.
Not specifically. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
yeah.
You know how many scenarios I get a day?
A lot.
Well, so yeah, that's true. That's true.
No,
But I
like,
think the solution is they had money. They had all the money they needed, but you said that if they put the house
for sale.
in another name
Oh yeah. Okay.
or the loan in the wife's name, but or a family member's name, but they had the money.
Yeah.
I think it was sell the house to a family member.
Yeah.
But the way that you qualified them with just the balance only or whatever it was, I think it was.
Yeah, gift of equity type thing, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
It's
It was
creative.
a pretty good. Yeah, it was creative. Yeah.
Creative.
Hence the creative financing
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
That's what you call
Yeah.
her.
1 point, Veronica.
Yes.
Got it. No, I get 3 to 4 scenarios a day times 12 years.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So it's you got to be on your toes. So when someone calls me, I apologize if I've been snappy or just I pretty much just tried to tell you tell me, Veronica, I have a foreclosure. Okay, is it this, and this, or this?
Yep.
I already know.
Yep.
Veronica, I'm trying to buy an investment property. Okay, is it this, and this, and this? And people think I'm being snappy, but it's just like I know what questions to ask you
Yeah.
with what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I felt that happen,
Yeah.
but you were all business. Like, hey,
Yeah.
this is what the scenarios are. Like,
Yeah.
this is it.
Yeah.
So like, which one of these is that?
Yeah.
Okay, this is it. Okay, good. We can do that.
Yeah. Try to filter it you out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm not the best person for conventional FHA. I will get it done, but I think my specialty is getting it done quick and efficient. That's me. Whereas a typical loan officer, and you do need that caring and
Mhm.
Patience.
the patience. How is your dog? I'm like,
That is not
Yeah.
you.
no, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, but I will get the job done. Investments, quick, efficient. I got you. But a regular loan officer, you guys are hands down amazing at what you do. You guys, you guys have a special talent for catering to people.
Yeah. It's like the doctor, the bedside manner. It's different
yes,
because you're
yes.
talking,
Yes.
you're like talking to other doctors. It's going to be totally different than when doctors kind of suck at this anyways, but they don't to the patients, right? Like
Yeah.
the surgeons,
Yes.
the high end,
Yes.
surgeons, they're like the worst at their bedside manners versus like a family care doctor, which would be like a traditional lender, has much
Pediatric,
more-
There you
has
go.
much more bedside manner.
And for the
and-
record, guys, she does care about your dog. She
I
does not
do.
mind
I
ask you.
totally do. I love Fluffy. I love Biscuit. I love Chanel. I love you guys.
Yeah. So she does care,
Yes,
but with
I
that
do,
being
I do.
said, I know you get a lot of referral clients too.
A lot. Yeah. Yeah. there's
Because
a
they
lot.
know your work, they know your capability, they know you get the job done.
Yeah. And you never want to judge a first call because man, there was this lady. I've closed 11 or 12 deals for her this year.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's a flipper, investor, builder. That woman called me, I think 2 to 3 times a week for the past month before she started giving me business. She called me a lot, and I was like, have patience.
You weren't taking the call,
Have
or it was
patience.
just
No, for
what do you mean?
questions. For
Oh,
questions.
for questions.
For questions. So you never know which client is going to be what.
Yeah.
So she's like, Veronica, you stuck with me. You answered all my questions. You know, I know you were quick and short with everything, but you answered my questions, and now I'm prepared. So I've done.
So you prepped her.
Yes.
Got
yeah.
it.
She's like, what do I need to do? I'm like, this, and this. And she's like, okay, I'll get there. I was like, did you get this done? No. Okay. So let me know when you get this done, and then we'll do this.
Got it.
And then so she's like, okay, I did this, I did this, I did that. You have your LLC, you have your corp, you have your budget, you have this. Okay, good. And then I kid you not, like the first month she closed 3 or 4.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, because you prepped her and you care, because she cares, guys.
Exactly. Yeah.
She cares.
I did it.
She cared enough
Yeah.
to prep somebody to do the work to get to the final stage. And now look at her. She's investing, she's flipping,
Yeah.
she's able to do it on her own because you set her up,
Yes.
you know, to get
Yeah.
her ducks in a row.
Exactly. And a lot of people right now, another investor, female builder, she bought a lot of properties at the tax sales. She bought a lot of land 3 years ago. She bought them for between $10,000 and $20,000 each one. So she
10,
bought
20?
for each piece of land.
Oh, wow.
So, but you have to wait. There's a waiting period
Right.
to see if there's any claims. She did that. She waited, and now
When you say claims, sorry to interrupt you,
Yeah.
let's back up on the claims. Are you talking about like for those family, like probates? When you're saying for families
Tax
to claim
sales.
it, tax sales.
tax
Got
sale.
it.
So they have
Okay.
the right to buy the property back between XYZ time, depending
Got
on
it.
the county, depending on a lot of things. So you just look
Got
into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so she bought a bunch. I think she bought like 7. She bought 7 parcels of land for about 10 to 20,000 each. That woman I've already done 3 for her. She's built from the ground up. I gave her the loan for the ground up, and she's now keeping them. So she bought the land cash, waited 3 years. I gave her the loan to build the house. Now she has houses, 3 or 4 of them, worth about $400 or $500 each.
Wow. So did she end up building a parcel community, or
No, she all separate. They're in
All
different
separate
they're
parcels?
all separate parcels.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So and it's a girl. She's doing it by herself. It's a-
Patience.
Yeah. So she really got it together. She kept 2 and she sold 1.
That's awesome.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
I saw-
A lot
I
of
saw
your
it go through
investors coming directly from like new investors coming in,
A
or
lot
is
of
it
new
previous
investors.
investors?
I see. I was talking to Rick about this. I have a lot of new investors, I guess, because they now see that they have options. There's 10% down and 100% rehab. Who's not going to want to do it? And I always say this: the hardest part is finding the deal. Find
Yeah.
the deal, the money's here. You know, that's the easiest part. I do have a lot of first-time flippers that are doing flips now. A lot of them, they do come back. A lot of my old investors are doing super creative stuff.
Can you give us an example?
So they have a single family that's zoned R3. They're converting it into 3 units.
Mhm.
So they're doing that stuff. They are splitting lots. So they'll buy 1 parcel, they'll split it into 2. They will totally knock down the single family, build from the ground up multifamily. They are doing multifamily fix and flip. That is awesome. So they will buy something dirt cheap, multifamily. I'll give them the money to rehab it. The rents are already paying itself, the loan, and they're profiting when I come out and refinance them out.
So when they're
That's-
getting the loans for the build, I'm sorry, what's typically, or is there like a guideline or a number you can gauge of what you're paying back in interest?
There is so many options to do the loan too. So what I love this program is where the seller is going to carry a second. So you can buy a
Oh,
flip
interesting.
5% down. The seller will carry 15%, and I'll give you the money to rehab it.
Mhm.
So that's amazing. I love that. I've done about maybe 6 of them, and I love it that they're building with it too.
Right.
So you can buy a multifamily home. A DSCR can't do that. A bank statement loan can't do that. Conventional loan, you can't do that. You can't do 5% down on those loans.
So are you able to keep these properties as your primary residential, or do you have to
No.
flip it?
You have to flip it or
Got it.
refinance out of it.
Refinance out of it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's so many things to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
That is the
thanks.
creative financing part, you guys.
Yeah. There's just options. And that's
The
what I'm saying.
options.
Yeah. So when they call me, okay, do you have this, or that? No. Okay. So then you need to do this.
So based on each scenario is kind of how you dissect it.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
awesome.
lot.
How many clients do you currently have, would you say now, based off of your previous investors?
Oh, I had the hardest 2.5 weeks. I closed 10 deals in 2.5 weeks.
That's awesome.
That was so hard.
That's
hard.
that's a lot.
That was hard. That
It's
was
you and
hard.
your assistant doing
It's
it.
me and my assistant. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was hard. It took a lot of effort and it was a lot of work. And not one loan was the same. So it was really difficult.
They're never the same, right?
Never.
Ever. Even on our side, on the real estate side,
Yeah.
you will never get
The same client,
No,
right?
it's case by case.
Yeah.
Each one has different personalities to go along with it,
Right.
different scenarios,
What they're looking for.
right? Different highs and lows. We always
Mhm.
hope for the highs, but we know how to attack the lows and get
Yes.
it done.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a
And then
lot.
without realtors like yourself, I won't exist either. You guys are out there doing the thing. You know, you guys are out. I have a lot of clients that are realtors themselves. Yeah, there's a lot of them. But you guys are out there. You guys have a special talent. I can't do it.
Get out there, Julian.
I'm gonna go.
Get out there.
I know.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
yeah, go.
We're out there for sure.
Hustle, hustle,
We'll be your
hustle.
rah rah.
Yeah. You guys there's just so much stuff. You guys are really talented when it comes to connecting with people. You know, that's a one-on-one. Esther knows this firsthand. I struggled with that for years. Just being out there, networking is so
And
hard for
networking.
me.
I used to drag. Come on, let's go.
I know.
Let's go.
It was
Network.
so hard for me. To the day I get anxiety.
Yeah.
When there's an event and I know I
Yeah.
have to mingle. Okay, we'll stop.
Yeah, I think that's something that I definitely struggle with. I think one-on-one, show up to somebody's house, have a conversation. Maybe there's a husband and wife. Like I'm really good at connecting there.
Right.
But when I have to go around a lot of people
Mhm.
and try to like cold walk up to somebody, hey, nice to meet
Oh, I
you,
can't
you know,
do
blah blah
that.
blah.
Okay.
Like
I know you
freaking
can't.
I hate
learned
it.
so much from her.
Yeah.
I learned so much from her. I'm like, oh, she does that really good.
Yeah, she does.
So mentally taking notes, having a little notepad. I'm like, I could do this. Yeah.
But you know what? I can say this. You've definitely your network skills and just you always have had really good people skills. So let's not take that away. Let's not
Okay. I'll
shine that
keep
you're
that.
not good at
I'll
it
keep
because
it.
you are good at it. I think it was just getting you out of your shell. But you're now doing speaking engagements as well.
Oh yeah, I was.
So
a-
can we? I
yeah.
mean, that's a huge step
Yeah.
from one-on-one.
I was doing. Yeah, I did. What is it called? I was a guest speaker. I've done that.
Yeah,
I
you've done
think this-
several.
Yeah, I've done a lot. So I think this was my first stepping stone. So I thank you so much for letting me be on your show and everything. This is, I think, my very first podcast. Since in a year, I think I've done 5,
Yeah.
and I just did one last
High
week.
five to us.
Yeah, you
High
guys did
High
it. No,
five.
wait, Ron.
High five, high five, high five,
Yay. Yeah. No, you guys really got me out there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that. And it sounds so cliche, but I always say this and I repeat it all the time. And I think I've said it to you. It's our success is, or your success is our success. Just it can be
100%.
the little things,
Yes.
you know,
yeah,
it doesn't have to be, financially, it could be
No.
anything as small as, hey, now you went from you're able to talk now to public speaking. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, that was hard. That was
That's
a hard one.
amazing.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, I was a guest speaker.
And a little birdie told me you're coming out with a book.
It's not a book.
Oh, I'm gonna call it a book.
So
Can
I
we
have
shoot a
this.
book?
I have this. Yeah. So it's a fix and flip for a workshop. So this is my goal. I got the book. I've done it once. I have about 9 different fix and flip programs.
Mhm.
So it's for the investors that want to start. This is just a
see that.
startup.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's
so we got
let's
that.
share this,
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you, Liz. Liz actually made that for me. She does all of my
That
marketing.
is awesome.
Yeah, she does really good stuff. It's, I want to do a workshop. I'm going to name drop Carlos with the mortgage lenders. I want to do an event with him. And then also Mario, he's going to kill me. Arizona, Mario Arizona. Yeah, he's another one I'm working really close with. I'm going to do an event with him.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Those are big name droppers.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good
In
people.
insurance and,
Yeah.
and also in mortgage too, you
Yeah.
know. But that goes
Do
to
you-
show. Sorry.
Real
Go
quick
ahead.
before you move on, do you know when this event is?
So we're brainstorming now, putting it together. I have the material. We have the people. It's going to be big. It's going to be something big, I hope. Deadline is before the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah. Just got,
So be on the lookout.
yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to ask that too. So when is the
Yeah.
dates? When are we going to go?
I would say the goal is to have one in probably October and another one maybe first week of December. I think that would be the goal.
Would you do it locally here in the Inland Empire or
More
would
than
it
likely,
be-
probably central. I want to get people from LA, IE, OC. So somewhere in the middle of all of that.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
That's
I'll go. Are you going?
Yeah, I'll go.
Be there.
Yeah. No, I was just
I,
going to say central. I mean, I think right where we're at is pretty central.
It is.
the IE.
Yes.
Well,
it's pretty good.
Rancho, to
Rancho.
be specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe one out here and maybe one out there.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think as long as you continue the educational part, because that's what we're
Yeah.
all coming for. You know, obviously you're beautiful. We want to see you too, girl.
Oh, okay, thank you.
But the educational part that you bring to everyone.
yes.
Everyone wants to learn, how do we flip? How do we get creative with you?
Yeah.
You know, that's
There's a
what you're about.
lot of loan officers that
Yeah.
hit me up, a ton of loan officers, you know, and it's never to say that we are competition, but I would hate for a client to not get the best loan because you're trying to do it yourself, you know. So I always hope that, hey, you know what, let's collab.
I
You
love
know,
that.
Let's
I love
let's
that you're having
collab.
a competition with
No,
everyone.
no, not at all. But you know, you got to let go of the reins.
Yeah.
You want me to do it? You gotta let it go.
Yeah.
You know, just let it go. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, if you want to do it, go for it. But yeah, there's a lot of loan officers. You know, if they want to come and learn and see what I do, you know, this is what I do. Yeah. This is
We can go out and shadow her.
yeah.
Makes me want to get my license now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go, girl. Go.
Do
Yeah.
it. Do it.
Go.
I'm there.
I'll
I'm working
show
on the
you out.
broker's license right now. So that'll
Are
be
you really?
yes.
Oh, I can't do that one, girl.
Yeah,
I
I'm working on my
applaud
broker's
you.
license.
That was too hard for me. I don't want the. I
It's
don't want
never
the
too hard.
True. I don't want the liability that comes with it. That's too much.
Is because you do traditional lending, so you think the lender's license is easier than a broker's license?
For the what would I say? The liability part of it, the risk, I
Mhm.
wouldn't do it. I have my real estate license, my NMLS license, the DPO license. I have all those. Yeah, and I'm going for my financial advisor's license.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to with Mario. So
Mm.
I'm going with Mario. It comes with the life insurance one.
Yeah.
That's not really what I want to do at all, but there's a part of it where you learn investments.
It goes hand in hand.
Yes. So I am really raw about that one. So people that don't have enough money to do the flips, let's say they have 10, 20,000. It's not enough for a flip, but it's enough to get you 15% on your money over here,
Mhm.
you know, until you have enough to do flips. No one's going to give you 15% on your money. Not going
Yeah.
to happen. On a flip, you're lucky to get 15% back. You know, that's a pretty good deal. 15% back
It
on
is.
your money.
It is.
So if you can do that, that's the point. More options for my clients and more options for you guys. The more you grow, the more you know, the more we grow together.
Yeah.
Exactly. I love
Yeah.
that. And that's why I kind of want to expand too, as
Yeah.
far as getting my brokerage, you know, that's like my next step in the real estate side.
Yes.
So I'm excited for that. How about you? Are
I'm
you
sure
are you
you want.
expanding?
I'm not getting a broker's license.
Why not?
No,
Come on.
no. Like you said, liability.
Yeah, I don't want
Liability.
it.
Yeah.
No, I'll pay my broker fee. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Yep.
Take it.
Peace. I'm out.
Yeah. Don't want to deal with it. Don't.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, I definitely hear you with that. But I like the teaching part, just like you, the educational part,
Yeah.
the giving back. But I'm looking at it at different areas, and we'll discuss later on that route.
Yeah.
But
you gotta tell us.
I know it's the show part. I'm waiting to get it first so I can show.
Yeah. So we're like, ta-da.
Ta-da, and then you'll see what I'll do with
Yeah.
it. But yeah, so your financial advisor license, how quickly can you get that?
With Mario, he has a program where I can get it in less than a month.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
That quick.
it's a fast track. Having the knowledge of loans or real estate really takes a big part of it. Talk about premiums, they talk about loss, casualties. So it is that so if you connect with Mario, I'll connect you.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So now you're gonna be able to advise people on where to spend their money. basically.
exactly. And I see all of their bank statements. I see all of this. And so, hey, here's another option, you know?
Yes.
So I see you're not ready to do a flip. You just bought an investment property. You have some extra money. Do you want to put it in this sector?
Yeah.
Well, versus just letting it get 0.01%.
I think at the end of the day, it's to build your portfolio, right?
Yes.
To build that generational wealth, or however you
100%.
want to expand, your business
Yeah.
or other means of income. I'm sorry, like
Yeah.
as in residual income coming in. Why not?
Gosh,
Everybody wants that
yes.
residual, that financial freedom we all talk about.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's
Something
why
on the
we're all
side.
in real estate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
know?
So if you
I
can
don't want to
get-
clock in 9 to 5.
Yeah.
There you
Hell
go.
no.
No, not gonna do
Not
it.
me.
No, but if there's something else you can give to help your clients when you're there, why not?
Yeah, I mean, I was telling her, so the last time that you were here, I was just doing straight real estate. And then since then, started getting into trying to do fix and flips and
Yeah.
some wholesales as well as just traditional real estate. And the one thing that's really I've noticed is like, so when I go meet with a seller, right? Like I've got so much more knowledge of financials. Like, how can we help you maximize this? What are some things that we
Yes.
can do? Like, what types of investors can we bring in to help the situation or
Yeah.
whatever. So there's all kinds of different avenues, and so the way that I approach them is more like a financial advisor now.
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, I
nice.
guess you kind of always were, but
Yeah.
it's so much more involved now
Because all the knowledge.
because
that
all
you
the
have,
knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, do you have other properties? Can we leverage this to do X? And like all
Exactly.
the different things that are involved
Yes.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're the first one. So they're going to listen to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're either going to scare them or pump them up and be like, oh, I trust you.
Yeah.
You know, so you are the first person they speak to. And you're also the person that we introduce you to the loan officer. This is, you know, they trust you.
Yeah.
You guys build the trust, the relationship. You're there for life. I'm pretty sure you have clients that, oh, I've already sold the sister and the brother and the
Yeah.
mom. They're your clients for life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. The personal touch, like you said, being another option for them, you know, to go elsewhere, not just, hey,
Yeah.
I just have to sell my property and that's it.
No, yeah, that's a talent. It's a gift. It's a gift that realtors have. And, you know, not every realtor has it. Not going to lie. Not every realtor has it. And, you know, some are really great at it. You know, those are the ones that are in this market right now. You guys you have to be creative.
You have to.
You can't.
Oh,
rely on the
everyone's
normal
doing,
stuff.
you know, it's if it's not the next person's already doing it or already 2-3 steps ahead. So you have to be creative.
You have to
I
be
agree with
creative
you.
and authentic.
Yes.
You have to be authentic.
Are you also doing a lot of stay in touch, doing the personal touch with your past clients?
I am not. I failed. I totally failed.
D.
I know. I make sure everyone. I used to tag everybody I closed with on my Instagram until I found out that people would go out there and hit them up. I was like, dang it. I was like, yeah. So I stopped tagging people. But to be honest, 80% of the people I've closed with are on my social media, on my business page.
On your business
So
page.
they do keep on
your Instagram.
On my Instagram or Facebook. Yeah. So they are seeing me often.
Yeah. For some reason in my mind, and maybe because I'm not so active on Facebook, I thought Facebook was dying down just because I would also not only in my head, but also hear from other different investors or different lenders or realtors or brokers saying that Facebook wasn't so much the touch, it was the Instagram or the TikTok. The TikTok was the big one.
TikTok was
really the
really
big
good
one.
Yeah.
for a while.
TikTok, I had a lot of people from out of state.
Yeah. Are you touching out of state?
I am touching out of state. They're not the best deals. I've done a lot of Arizona. I've done Texas. New Jersey is coming. Where else? Tennessee.
Yeah.
Tennessee. But that's it. For some reason, I haven't gotten that far out, so I'm a little upset. I haven't touched that.
I would have thought you would have did Florida already.
Yeah, I've done Florida.
I was gonna say,
I did
I
do
was
Florida.
like, I remember
That's
Florida.
right. I did Florida. Yeah.
Do you think like most of the deals that you get in California are mostly LA?
No,
No?
not at all. No way. No. Everywhere.
Everywhere?
I've done probably the bigger ones, 7 million and so forth in LA.
Those are commercial based ones that you've done?
Single family.
Really?
Ground up construction is one. He bought the land, knocked it down, single family, and he's building apartments. I did that one. And then another girl, it was a 1-bedroom house. She's knocking it down and building, where was it? Woodland Hills, $5.7 million house.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
7 mil?
7 mil, girl.
That's great.
5.7.
5.7.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Are you going after any new developers, or is that kind of like the next target too?
I do.
Okay.
I just closed a few. He's not new. He's actually out here in the area. I won't mention his name because I'm just kidding. No. But yeah, he's a big developer. He's out here. Yeah.
Is it out in the desert?
No, it's not. No, it's not. No. We have developers out there too. Out here in Rancho.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, he owns a lot. I think his portfolio is 30 properties.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you worked with any developers or other investors out?
No, not yet.
Not yet. You will.
I will.
You will.
Yeah.
They're a cup of tea.
We'll develop
they're
some
a
shit.
different flavor for sure.
Yeah.
They know their stuff.
They do. They do.
know
There's
their
all kinds of it's a whole nother level because we're just doing some standard single family fix and flips and things like that. But like the setbacks and like all the different neighborhoods and zonings, and it gets a whole
So
nother
much.
level of what they have to know.
So much. Yeah. The land developer. I know personally the land developer for Pulte Homes.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's out here in Riverside. He's like, we spend years
Mhm.
perfecting the land.
Yeah.
We have to do so many tests.
Yeah.
One test. I think he said something because I forgot what it was. Some kind of bird or something.
A
or some-
bird?
a bird. Some kind of bird. They had some bird or ants or something, but it was a certain type of something. It was an animal
Yeah.
that lived there and they couldn't touch it.
Yeah.
It was protected.
It was protected.
I mean,
they couldn't. So that was a waste of like a year or something.
Oh, my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah, it's crazy. Like, I guess just with I mean, we helped throw a rodeo. We're on the committee of the
Oh,
banning
that's
rodeo,
right.
and
I saw that.
we just found out for next year that we're going to have to get the soil tested because we have tents come in for the beer garden and for a couple other things. So they're only there for 2 days, but we have to get the soil tested to make sure that it's dense enough to hold the spikes. So in case the wind comes, that we're adequately.
Really?
I'm like,
A soil.
I mean,
a soil test
we're here
is
for a day or
tents?
two.
Wow.
Like, let's chill.
For tents?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
For
can see
tents.
for like disruptive of like animals and stuff.
Yeah.
I
About
would've
2
thought the
years
animals-
ago.
Or a
Yeah.
permanent
something
a
about-
permanent
yeah.
thing, but like it's literally here for a couple of days. But yeah, we got to
A
spend
tent,
X
huh?
amount of dollars to have the soils.
That's
tested to
wild.
make sure.
I've never heard of that. That's a
Me
new one for
neither.
the
That's
record.
that's new.
Yeah.
Be careful where you camp, guys. You
Yeah.
can't put
Yeah.
a stake on the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Literally. But the rodeo. So that happened. What, last week?
A couple
2
weeks ago. A couple weeks
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
Who would've
it looked like
thought?
a success. Yeah, who would have thought?
Who would've
Tested
thought?
soil for
Yeah.
tents and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Learning
Yeah.
a lot. And then speaking of developers, we just in the city of Bay, guys, this is like something that is really becoming very apparent to me. Like I don't know if you guys ever gone to your local city's board,
No.
you know,
It's been a
meetings,
minute now.
the city council
No.
meetings, all those
Uh-uh.
kinds of things.
No.
And so anyways,
Okay.
we went to the one in Banning, or at least I was on the Zoom for it. And then we had some of our friends that went to it. But they have a developer that bought 550 acres worth of land.
Okay.
And it's right between a 3,000 home retirement community. There's the field, there's horse properties here, and then on the other side is another retirement community and some housing. And then beyond that is some warehouses like way out there in the desert. And so they wanted this developer bought all this land and then was trying to get it rezoned so that he could put massive warehouses, 10 huge warehouses right there. So now you can imagine all the trucks and all the stuff. You got the old people. So the meeting went till like 2 a.m.
Holy cow.
All of the residents, like tons of residents were there talking about like, we're not opposed to this land getting developed, but to put warehouses right here is like not the best use for it. And plus there's a bunch of other warehouses that are empty. Skechers built one like in Morongo,
It's
in
off the
Morongo
60
Valley.
freeway,
Well,
right?
that one, but they
I think
had
I've seen
they had
that.
another one
Yeah.
further out past
Okay.
Banning right there. They had one. It's empty. They've just
Yes.
built a massive one off of Cherry Valley. It's huge, mostly empty still, and it's been there for 2
Mhm.
years, right? And so like this guy's coming in,
Doing more.
the developer, and I feel bad because he's put himself out there. He's got all his investors, and they voted it down.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
So there is another meeting next month for the actual talk about the zoning of it. But it's very interesting to see those things happen. And then as residents, you can affect what's happening in your city. So if you're just
Yes.
quiet and you don't get involved and you don't do these things,
There's your power of vote.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. It was crazy to see it happen, So it was neat.
Wow.
Wow.
The power of a community.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. They do have a vote and they do.
Yeah.
It matters.
They put pressure on the city council and, it was
So then
It
what
was cool.
happens with these empty warehouses? It just sits there.
Those ones?
Or
I mean-
could the residents vote like to tear it
Tear-
down?
tear 'em
and
down?
build
I don't think
land? I mean, I don't know.
no,
I
at that
mean,
point, like, well,
It's already done?
this didn't get built, but those other ones that are empty, I mean, somebody owns them, right?
Yeah.
So
Right.
the investor's losing money if he can't place anybody in
Yeah,
it,
where are you
right?
gonna put
And
5 more if
so-
you can't get those out of the way?
Yeah, so they're already losing money on those, or
Wow.
probably,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
is what it is.
So Banning is expanding warehouses. Got
Trying
it.
to.
Trying,
Voted-
to.
Trying to. Well, that
Right.
developer was, but they voted it down, so it was
Yeah,
good.
2:00 in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
right.
They said no.
Yeah.
Veto.
I know. I
Yeah.
haven't been part of a community or a council, meeting in a long time. Have you?
No,
I haven't.
mm-mm.
This is
I
the
think
last
that's
thing I
great for a
did.
realtor.
Go do some
Let me
networking.
get back into it. That's for
Yeah.
networking. Yeah.
I went to the Upland one. I don't remember what they were talking about, but it's like as simple as putting in a bench in downtown Upland on the redoing the benches there. They're voting on
Oh.
that stuff, and people are presenting that hotel on Foothill across from the YMCA area right there.
Yeah.
The guy, there's an investor that was petitioning he was going to buy it. He's going to put $2 million into it and, bring it up to, standards, and they make it really nice. And they voted on it that night to give him approval to buy it and do the stuff.
Yeah, you can petition on
They're
everything.
building some huge Dodger thing in Ontario.
Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
A
huge.
Dodger
Stadium.
stadium?
Yeah.
Like Sportsplex. It's gonna
Yeah.
be massive.
Huge.
Yes.
Like
Oh,
the
the-
biggest one, right? Or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I was like,
I did
bring
not
value to
know.
my home.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the last thing I saw nearby was Eastville just opened, basically like another Haven City market. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah.
I think it was this weekend coming up or last weekend or
They're
something.
still developing
They still are?
a lot.
I thought it just opened.
No,
Maybe I misread.
the houses are there.
Yeah.
They have the townhouses.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
constant development everywhere. So with that being said, where do we projecting the market to be? Where do you see the market to be?
I want the expert's opinion.
Expert,
Me-
tell us.
Me,
Give us those rates.
I know. Hold on. Give me a second. I really think rates are going to be down next year for sure. That's what I said. That's what I've been saying. I said next year, this time rates will be lower, and they're dropping. They're slowly dropping, but no one's going to jump for half a point.
Yeah.
Ain't no one going to jump. That min win, he's just like, I told you guys, it's going
Right.
to go, but it's not going to make a gigantic difference. You could buy half a point from the seller can pay to buy that. I see steady right now. I see steady. I've seen sellers pulling houses off the market.
Yes.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that a lot. They're just
Yes.
like not going to sell it.
Well, like that's where I've done 2 so far this year, and I've got one more. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
We'll get done.
We're supporting you. All of them. Look, I could do all of them.
This month. Yeah, cross everything. I got my feet crossed too. But
That's creative. That's creative
See,
financing.
yeah, creative financing. I mean, so we have one that's going to be seller finance and subject. They're going to buy it with the existing mortgage in place and take
Okay.
that over.
Okay.
But the reasoning being that they were trying to sell it, and they just weren't getting any hits.
Yeah.
And so we were able to come in, kind of show the benefits of and the risks involved in doing that. But
Yeah.
as long as everybody understands what all of it is, she got her money, her 1.3,
Awesome.
and the investor got a good deal on rate.
Hmm.
The existing mortgage was 3.6, and then plus her equity, is going to get financed for a portion plus a down payment to her, so she has some money. And
How did you learn that? How did you learn the sub two?
from Pace Morby
Okay.
on YouTube.
Yeah,
Can
you
we, can we
see?
explain this up to you for those that don't know?
That's all
please?
you.
Well, sub two means subject to. So you're
Yes.
buying a property subject to the existing debt that's on the property. So
Right.
whether it's a mortgage, it could be a tax lien, it could be whatever is attached to the lien against that property. You're going to buy it subject to that specific thing.
Right. They assume
Um,
the mortgage.
They don't assume it.
No?
No, because you're buying the property, you're going to take ownership of the property, but the loan stays in the previous owner's name,
Oh,
whoever
yeah.
financed it.
Yeah.
That loan stays there, and then you make the payment to the
the-
mortgager
yeah.
on their behalf.
Yeah.
So it's
Someone asked me the other day, did you do sub twos? I was like, no,
yeah.
no, I didn't do that.
So that's how that happens. There are some inherent risks, right? But
Yeah.
I think the one that everybody talks about is like what happens if the house because the lenders, they have it, stated that it's not, if this happens, they have the right
To call the
to
note.
call the note due.
Right.
Mm.
And so what happens if that happens, right? So
Exactly.
there's definitely some workarounds that you can get around so
Mhm.
that doesn't happen. If it gets called due, we have some partners that, have had that happen, that they're able to reach out to the bank and let them know what the situation is.
Right.
And a lot of them, okay, fine. And they'll let it go.
Right.
Some of the smaller banks, and I think one big bank, they're like really cracking down on it, but
Yeah.
a lot of the smaller banks are the ones that have the more of the concern with it.
Yeah.
And so,
It's such a gray area.
yeah, it's a
such
gray
a-
area
yeah.
for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Mhm.
But
Because of the liability risk?
Yeah, because you're the homeowner's no longer in there.
Right.
But
But they're
you're
still
still
paying
yeah. It's still under their
under
name,
their name. Yeah.
and it's a new person making the payments, and they're not on title. Or are they on
they're
title?
not on title.
See, that's a huge one
Risk,
for me.
yeah.
I mean, they have, like with insurance, they're the beneficiary and
Mhm.
things like that. So
Yeah.
they still have some access that way. But yeah, they're not on title. There's other ways to do it when there are on title.
Oh, that's a lot easier. I would dabble with that, but if I'm not on title, that's so risky for me. But I mean, for the right person and the right property, to each their own, definitely.
In the right situation.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, more commonly, it mostly happens, I would say probably, at least in my case, majority of the time it's somebody's in foreclosure. They're
Yes.
going to lose the house anyways.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, that's 100%
and for
true.
them, it's
100%
actually a really big win because
Yes.
they get all of their arrears paid.
Yep.
So that gets all caught up. So it could be $60,000 the
Uh-huh.
investor has to pay to
Yeah.
get that mortgage caught up.
Yeah.
Plus, depending on the house, they could get some money as a down payment to help them move. So they're like $5,000-$10,000.
Right.
And then, on top of that, if the house has any
Equity.
needs some work
Oh, uh-huh.
on it,
Yeah.
right? Then the investor's going to come in, they're going to put money towards it, they're going to fix it up.
Yeah.
And then God forbid 3, 4, 5, 10 years down the road that something happens to that investor and they stop paying it. At that point, that seller can go, or the original seller can go back and foreclose on that house, get it back,
Yeah.
keep all of the money that they were given up front,
Wow.
keep all the improvements on that property, keep all the money that lender or that buyer paid down on their mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
And now they have the house back. Now they can go and sell it again. They can move back in. They can rent it out. They have
much
so many
risk.
options.
So much risk on this side and so much risk on that side.
Not to mention that their credit is shot.
Yeah.
They're going to avoid a foreclosure,
Mhm.
and then the new buyer will pay their mortgage, and there's stipulations that it has to be paid on time. You can't be late. All these different things,
Yeah.
and so their credit's
There's
going to get
contracts for
improved.
that.
Sounds like an Aria
Yes.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
I
a,
was like,
it's a bailout.
It's a bill. Yeah.
It's a bailout. It's a bailout, and it's so that for me, I won't do it. That's when someone asked me, like, so I do joint ventures and stuff, but I won't do that. I won't do sub 2. It sounds great. It sounds amazing for the right person, for the
Mhm.
right situation, but for me, no, that's
The
a
risk.
no-go.
Yeah.
But they're out there. A lot of people do them.
A lot.
A lot of people do. sub
There's
2s.
thousands done every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sub 2s. A lot of people do them.
I haven't touched one yet. So
Mm-mm.
knock on.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
No.
But hey, that's your creative side. At least you know how to
do
navigate
it.
Yeah.
them.
That's the
And
cool
that's another
part.
way you're giving value to your clients as well. You're getting
Yeah.
them out of different scenarios. Hey, if this doesn't work, we have this option and that option. And
Yeah.
this.
But I mean, not only for them, but for me as an investor, like
Yeah.
you want to buy and
Yes.
hold properties, you want to invest in real estate. It's a really good way
Mhm.
to
doing
get
it.
into a property with a really good rate.
Yep.
Very little out of pocket.
Yeah.
And you have a house that you can just, start making money on if you can, structure it right.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's good. That's all. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to do that stuff. I haven't seen a lot of foreclosures.
I haven't seen none yet.
I haven't seen a
I've-
lot
The word is going around, but I haven't seen any directly.
because
Heard
the
of
rates
any.
were
Have
so
you?
low. Remember, the rates are so low.
I mean, I
How
think
are you
we've
gonna-
creeped close to like 2019,
Yeah.
though which was normal at that
Mhm.
time. We've been extremely low since then,
Yeah.
but I think we've kind of been slowly creeping up. I think we're pretty close last I heard to that number, but
Mm.
it still wasn't a lot.
No.
Not
Are
even-
you getting a lot of buy downs on your rates and stuff? Or no?
Mm-mm. No, not
No?
either. I like for my market, it's a lot of ground up construction right now going on, which is good. We need that. We need the house. We have the
Yeah.
supply for
Yeah.
demand.
And that's a good sign, right? That the
Yes.
market, like as much as it's so funny because as a realtor, as soon as you come off a market like 2020, 21, 22, most of it,
Yeah.
like everything's selling. It's very
21 was my best year.
easy. It's selling, right? And now you're selling in 10, 15 days. Now 30, 45 days go by and you're like freaking out. You don't know what to do. Like
Yeah.
it's a very
Dropping
uneasy
prices,
feeling.
dropping
Yeah.
everything.
Very
yeah.
uneasy feeling. But the market still moves every day. And people are building, which is a good sign because the builders, they're putting out a huge investment, so they're not going to just do it willy-nilly.
Have you seen that one? There's someone that's selling this program, or I did a video on it. Someone that's selling on Instagram, selling this program to all-in-one loan.
No,
Have you heard of that?
I have
Mhm.
not.
So this guy's selling it like sign up today for my workshop and $100. It's an FHA loan.
Mm.
That's all it is. It's an FHA loan. So you get the land. You don't have to have the plans and permits yet. They'll give you the money to build, but you still have what he's not telling everybody is, okay, you put 3.5% down. That's great, right? But who's going to give you the money to start the project if you only have 3.5%?
Yeah.
You're stuck.
Yeah.
You're stuck with a piece of land that you can't build on because you'll have an FHA buyer that barely qualified, and you still need the $30,000 to start building.
Mhm.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, so you're making money off a bunch of people selling them smoke and not telling them the truth. So if you want to build and you're owner occupied, it's really hard. I'll tell you, it's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're an investor and you want to build from the ground up, it's still hard.
Yeah.
It's still hard. But if you're trying to live in the property, I can't do the loan.
Mhm.
I can't do the loan if it's owner occupied. I mean, the FHA loan exists. I don't do those because those are so difficult to do. I tried to do 3 of them. Not going to happen again.
Was it just lack of funding on the buyer's side?
So it's so many stipulations.
So the
So there's-
qualification, like
yeah.
she said,
Yeah.
well, to your point,
Yeah.
they don't even have money barely to come into.
Yeah.
So we're
they're
the
thinking,
risk.
They're like, I'm going to build my dream home.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I got the loan. Yay. But
the
who's
bank's gonna see it. The return on investment isn't there.
they don't have the money.
They don't
to
have the
build.
money.
They can't build it. So
Yeah.
you got the loan. You barely got the loan, because it costs less to build a house than it is to buy one that's built. That's
Mhm.
true.
Mhm.
But you don't have the money to start the construction.
Yeah.
So how are you going to do
Yeah.
that?
You said you're stuck,
Yeah, we're stuck.
and you're qualifying as a FHA, so you can't even get the program to build
Yeah.
to get.
I would
yeah.
just put you in a starter home. Be like, you know what? Your client qualifies. Your client doesn't qualify to start the build. So I'd sell them a small one bedroom.
And it's
for
called
now.
the all-in-one or what?
all-in-one loan.
All-in-one
It's
loan.
all-in-one loan. Yeah. So everyone's like, oh, do you do this? Do you do this? So you know what? Let me tell you the truth.
I mean, his
Give me a
marketing's
second.
working. The marketing's working
So
for him.
is it-
And he gets like
Yeah.
millions of views, and I'm on there. I'm like, stop deceiving people. Tell people the truth. Stop trying to make $100 per person.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, I'm like, just tell them the truth. So his marketing is amazing. You can build your house now with just 3.5% down. It's like, that's great. It got my attention. I was like, heck yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah, what
over there?
program is
Yeah,
that?
what are you doing?
sell it.
Oh, it's an FHA loan. Oh,
Okay.
Not much.
no. I was like, okay, so great. Okay. And are you telling people before you collect $100 per person on $1 million people? You're making a lot of money.
Like
but
going
you're
back to the old conventions where you would go down to like Ontario Convention Center and let me sign for the class how
Yeah.
to learn to flip, and
Yes.
they don't give you anything other
they're like,
than
you
give me your
passed this-
money,
Yeah, you passed this
get
part.
the book.
Yep.
Yeah, you get there. If you
Get the
really want to know how to do it, you
certification.
have to give me $5,000 to the
Yes,
next class.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's literally what it is, but online now because the marketing's so amazing,
Yeah.
guys. So
Yeah.
sign up today.
But if you wait till next time, it's going to be $10,000. So you must do it
Do
now.
it now. Do
Yeah.
it today.
Don't fall behind.
Get my book.
I'm gonna go around with Veronica's little pamphlet saying, "Hey, $100 deposit, learn how to flip that."
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, but you still got to get the money to do it, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you can do the loan. You
yeah,
can do the program.
I could do it.
Legit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just not FHA.
No,
Don't
it's not
worry.
FHA here. No, you'll learn. You'll
Yeah.
learn. Yeah, you'll have options here.
So it looks like you're doing a lot of different projects right now, all in one,
A lot.
which is
lot,
amazing.
yeah.
It's a lot on your plate to do.
Yes.
How do you balance it all?
You know what? It's so funny. So me, I have, I don't know if I have ADHD or have what, but I know I'm great and efficient and fast to doing my job. My personal life, it's really bad. Like
It
you're
is
you're trying to be mysterious with the guy. You're not supposed to text him right away. And because I'm in business mode, I don't like people waiting on my text.
Yeah.
That's a pet peeve of mine. So I text him back right away. I was like, I was supposed to not text him back for a few hours. It kind of blew up in my face.
So you're treating your personal like your business?
Yeah, I have to learn
You're
how to like,
commingling?
yeah, don't commingle. Yeah. So how do I do it? I think right now I can't live without my girlfriends.
Yeah.
They keep me balanced. My daughter is amazing. I definitely live my life on the weekends. I am on Do Not Disturb. I enjoy it. The Monday morning, 7:30, I'm there.
You're grinding.
Yeah. I think that's a huge bonus of doing the investor side of things, right?
Yeah.
Because they work mostly Monday through Friday. It's not like
Yes.
realtors.
Realtors,
Work.
we're
Oh, you
on.
guys
We're
are
off when everybody
on.
else is.
Yeah.
We're on when everybody else is off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Weekends, late nights, early
Yes,
mornings.
yeah. You know what's funny? I don't have a lot of realtors reach out to me on the weekends.
No? Huh.
No.
Well, they're
Yeah.
investor agents, so
Yeah.
Oh, that's
they're even though they
Get
have a
to
license,
work, you
they
guys.
do so.
That's the
but
point.
yeah, Monday morning, 7 a.m. It is go.
Yeah.
It is go. Yeah.
The grind never stops. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes I'm annoying with my posts, but every post.
I don't think so.
No, thank God. Thank you for being nice.
I'm always honest.
Yeah.
I'm honest.
Yeah.
So
I'm like,
I don't think so.
Every post I do brings me 4 or 5 leads.
Mm.
Every single one, and it's big stuff too. It's been big stuff.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm like, sorry if I'm bugging, guys. I'm posting.
I'm not posting
No.
enough then
Yeah.
because I'm definitely not getting
I
4 to
mean,
5 a day.
creative,
Yeah.
creative
You gotta
stuff.
create
I need to
value.
create
Yeah,
more
you need to post
value.
the all-in-one.
I need, right?
Yeah.
Send me your money.
Yeah, $100.
$100. No, I need to post more. Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
social media. Well, now hearing more so your social media platform, and it's again, and I'm sure you've been hearing it for a long time too. Social media is the route to go. It's been for a long time now, especially with AI coming into play.
Yeah.
And all these different platforms opening up. It's a social media push. All marketing is social media. That's how you get your leads.
Yeah.
we still do the open houses, and those are great. Because
do they work?
Honestly, they still do work because it's like
Who says no?
I mean, they might work, but I'm not going to do one.
no, I mean, yeah. If
It
you've
might
been for
work.
so long, I mean, we kind of push back now at this point. After 20 years, we're like, all right, I'm not
I
doing
really thought open houses were the best way to meet a client. That's what I was told.
They're a great
I
way
think-
to meet a client because you're
yeah.
meeting the client where the
the trust is automatically built. I think
where
that's
the
biggest.
item is, the thing for sale, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're meeting them right there in the shopping aisle.
Yeah.
They're holding the soap or whatever.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
there's that part of it, but
The
most.
lead generating, I think.
I mean, you could, if there's plenty of agents that just do open houses and they have a huge.
What about door knocking? Do you guys still door
I
knock?
don't door knock no more. I haven't got too much. I mean,
I can't handle the
still think-
rejection. I
I don't mind the rejection. I don't care about that. I think I just haven't really got too many leads. Mail outs, more touches I've received
Oh, yeah.
than the door knocking. People aren't home. Or those that are just don't answer no more. With the ring
The
cameras.
ring
so the
cameras
ring
were the
cameras
death to
now.
door
Why
knockers.
is there
Yes.
not
Yeah.
a full-time realtor at the divorce attorney's office?
They're pick and choose, aren't they? At the
But that's what I'm saying. Those are your number one clients.
Yeah.
At divorce at the courts.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm signing up.
Well,
Trust me.
why isn't there realtors just sitting
They
there?
have
Yeah.
their preferred, or you have to get approved now through the court. So a
Oh,
lot of
do
them,
you?
yes.
Oh,
So
see, I didn't know that.
at least from my experience, I can't speak. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not an attorney, guys.
Yeah.
But I know when my name's been submitted through courts or through attorneys and such, especially when there's attorneys involved, you have to get approved through the judge.
Oh,
Or if they're going to use, you have to present. I think it's at several realtors, more than one
Yes.
realtor.
what
Yes.
about
And you
the
have to be
lottery
approved.
office? You guys should be there sitting outside every day.
For real, I'm about to go.
Hey,
I'm
that's
about
a
to go.
good one.
I'm
That's a
gonna,
good
I'm gonna go
Creative.
test some soil, put my tent out.
Yeah,
and
put my stake in there.
My stake in there.
Yeah.
It's called permanent foundation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lottery office up here.
There is?
I would be sitting there
Oh,
all day.
man.
Where?
I know
In
where.
Rancho.
Rancho?
When you win the lottery, when it's over
No way.
$1,000, you guys have to go there.
Mhm.
I would be sitting
Oh, now
there.
you gave out all the secrets to everybody. See, there you go, Veronica.
Yeah,
Giving out all
my
the
bad.
secrets.
Yeah, I would be sitting there. I would be
I'll
like,
go out there now today.
yeah, they just
pitch my-
won the lottery. You don't know how much, but here's my tip. No.
Yeah.
See,
Right, very
Creative.
hopeful people.
Yeah.
Go to
If
the
you're
lottery.
buying the lottery ticket every day, you got money somewhere.
yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. 'Cause
Yeah.
this is not cheap.
Yeah, no,
It's
to
like,
get
To get those tickets every single day, you're forking up some bucks.
Dude, I just saw on Instagram a guy that had been buying. I think he had his that year's worth of books that he bought, like the scratchers,
Oh yeah.
and he spent $40,000
$40,000
so far.
Down
And he's made money. He's made
Oh,
money,
yeah.
but because he's buying like the $20 scratchers, like all
I
the
did
stuff.
that before.
And so
Did you really?
I bought books before.
Yeah.
I lost. It's a 70%. Sometimes it's up to a 70% win.
yes,
Really?
I haven't
Yes.
won big sometimes. I think
So-
the most I've won is like 5,000 on a
yeah, that's
scratcher.
really good.
Yeah.
So
That's
this poor
good.
guy, he's in 40 grand.
Yeah.
He's got him in this little tote, and they're all in there. And he was telling the story. He's like, 2 days ago, I went to the store
Mhm.
to go buy a book, my next
Yeah.
book, and I was in the parking lot. Something happened. I don't remember what he said, but he left. I think he had to go get his kid or something. So he left. He didn't buy it, and he came back the next day.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Dude, you should have been here yesterday." He's like, "Why? Somebody won $1 million bucks."
Oh,
From the book he was going to buy.
No,
He
that-
would have bought it.
that 20 million for life. I buy the lottery at that liquor store. And
Really?
I buy them there, and I buy the same tickets too. And
Yeah.
the guy won 20 million for life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it was just like a day or two before I
Dang.
went.
Ah,
Dang.
so close.
I know. I was like, it's dumb luck. It's
It
bad.
is.
There is no strategy to it whatsoever.
No.
There's none.
I feel like I need to go play now.
Yeah.
My biggest takeaways today from that is go play the
We're
lotto.
gonna go to the
Esther.
lottery, yeah.
Go pitch a tent.
Yeah.
Test the soil.
Wait outside
Wait
the ranch office.
outside.
Yeah. See who's
And
coming up.
post on social media.
Yes.
Valid.
It's work. It's work.
It is a lot.
It's
Yeah.
work.
And you're doing it all by yourself.
I am. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I have to be creative on my own and just be authentic.
Yeah.
I think there was you were talking about self-care
Oh yeah.
and what we're
yeah.
doing for self-care these days.
How you
Yeah.
staying young, girl?
Girl, just kidding. I
Tell
am
us
doing,
the beauty secret.
I am doing a lot. So I am doing NAD plus. It's injectables, NAD plus, and ipamorelin. So you can Google it. They're peptides. I get them.
I literally saw something this morning about NADs. I'm like, listening to this guy talk about, and then I started looking at his profile. He was like, it was eventually going to get pushed to me going and buying it. Like he was doing a affiliate marketing or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
But
I go here,
I was like,
SLS laser.
NADs? Is this a
Name
scam?
drop.
Is this a
Name drop.
scam? What is this?
Shout out.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
NAD plus, I think I look better from a year ago. Yeah, I
Okay.
think I've improved. Looks wise, I've done a lot. So I got veneers and I got everything. But I do NAD plus. NAD plus is anti-aging. It is peptides. It's all good for you. It's nothing chemicals, nothing like that. So it's antioxidants.
So there's one of the things that I remember reading about certain things, and so I want to ask you, because I'm sure you did research on this.
Yes.
And so when, let's say somebody takes a specific hormone or does Gary Brecka, he talks about this,
Oh, okay.
like where you take a certain thing to help fix something, but when you do that, it ends up causing your body to produce it even less.
That's why you cycle. It's called cycling off.
Okay.
You do stop. You don't do it for life or anything like that. Take it for 3-4 weeks, and then you're going to take it 3-4 weeks off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because then you will become resistant to it. Your
Yeah.
body will rely.
It's just
on it,
like anything. Yeah.
Exactly. Too much of something is bad
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Just like that. Same concept.
So you're saying too much alcohol is bad for you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
yeah.
says that?
Yeah, bring up
You're in the
my
wrong
glass.
industry.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So
That's
is that
cool.
the vampire that we were talking about?
Oh yeah. So I go to
Vampire.
no, it's
The-
vampire.
Yeah, the vampire, right?
Yeah, I go to Shar. Another shout out. I go to Shar. She does a PR.
SLS and Shar.
SLS and Shar. I do the vampire facial. So good for you. And it's your own
Blood.
They take your blood out and she mixes it and it just takes all, I forgot what it's called, but it
It just
she
repulses it or into your
it's all-
skin?
yeah.
Or what does
So
it
whatever's
do?
in your skin, all the white cells or blood cells, she just injects it back into yourself.
Yeah, it's probably the white blood cells.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, she calls it white. I think she said
It's
gold.
like tightening,
It's
rejuvenating.
rejuvenating, and you're not injecting anything bad in yourself. You're doing harm to your topical skin, and it's just rejuvenating itself.
Got it.
Yes, I do that.
Beauty
So when
and
she
care.
pulls the blood, does she put it in something?
Yeah, it's a
that, like
mixer.
spins
Yeah,
it,
it
spins
spins
it or
it.
whatever.
Exactly,
Gets
yeah.
the stuff that they want out, and then put that on.
We should
Yeah.
do a live podcast on you doing it.
Oh yeah, right now. Go for Shar. Just do it.
I want
I'm
to
all
see it
I'm all
live.
twitching.
So
Come
we
on.
should put a disclaimer.
So-
If you're sensitive to blood,
Yeah.
do not watch.
So guys, if you really want to see if the NADs and this vampire stuff is working, you can go back to a year ago
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
when we had her
yeah,
on the
you will see
phone
it.
and just leave it in the
You'll see it
comments
totally
how
Yeah.
is
You
it
will-
working?
Yeah.
You should do
it's
before and
definitely-
after.
Oh, there's definitely a change. Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we're happy to have you back again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love
This was
having you
fun.
on
This
here
was
the
fun.
second
Yeah.
time. And I
Yeah.
love that we're the first to kind of put you out
You
there.
did. You guys gave me the boost. You gave me the confidence, and you guys just gave me a little platform. You guys gave me
Yeah.
a little boost.
Yay.
And I mean, I don't know if you all noticed, but we did have some technical difficulties again.
No one
this week.
noticed.
Nobody
Yeah.
noticed
Nobody
cameras
noticed.
moving and everything going on, but
Yes.
yeah. So
Yeah.
anyways.
So with that being said, where can we find you, Veronica?
closewithveronica.com, close with Veronica on Instagram, and close with Veronica at Gmail.
And she does not answer. No, I'm kidding. She does answer on the weekends.
On the weekends, you might not find me, but 7 a.m. on a Monday, I'll be there.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
again, thank you for having.
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
for coming. Not
No,
having
thank
us.
you
Oh my
both.
God.
I love this part. Yeah.
And we hope to have you back soon.
I hope so too.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay.